Hussain, 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 Ayyam-e Hussain, Ayyam-e Hussain, Ayyam-e Hussain, Ayyam-e Hussain. चांद मुहर्रम का हुआ है अयाम, काले लिबासों में।
अब मैं मुल्तमिस हूँ हमारी अंजुमन के किबला मौलाना सैयद इबरार नकवी साहब, जो किसी तारुफ के मोहताज नहीं, वो बरफरोज हों और इंग्लिश में अपना नजराना ये पेश करें। उनकी आमद पर बुलंदतर सलावत।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين. طبيب قلوبنا وطبيب نفوسنا أبي القاسم محمد.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
والصلاة والسلام على أهله الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المنتجبين. ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين. قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم: حسين مني وأنا من الحسين. Can we have a loud salawat on Muhammad and Ali Muhammad? Today is the 3rd of Muharram, and quickly these days of Ashura, these days of Muharram are passing. And as I have said in my first lecture, that our purpose in life is that we understand who Allah Azza wa Jal is. We need to understand what our purpose in life is. We need to understand the teachings of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam. As we see that this life that we have, in every single society we find that people are living their lives according to the rules and regulations set by the culture they are living in. But we, the followers of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam, we have a law which has been set by Allah Azza wa Jal. We have a culture which was molded in the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. We are believers of those imams who taught every single believer how to live their life to such an extent that we find sayings from Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam, that if you do this amal, then this will benefit you in the grave in so and so maqamat.
MashaAllah.
So our lives are set by Ali Muhammad.
MashaAllah.
Choice by Allah Azza wa Jal. Whether we choose to believe and to follow the law which Allah Azza wa Jal has sent, or are we just Muslims? Are we just followers of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam by our tongue? This Muharram, this year 1442, This Muharram has given us the opportunity to sit down and to ponder over how we are living our lives. 3 months ago, before COVID-19, every single person in the world, their lives were different. People would get up in the morning, would get ready, go to work. Children would get up, get ready and go to school. Mothers would get up, get their children ready, do their household chores. People had a different life.
Beshak.
But look how COVID-19 in just a few hours changed all of the world. Our lives are different. Our society is different. Our culture is different. Our weddings are different. Our schools are different. Our workplaces are different. Our houses are different. Every single thing we see around us has changed just by COVID-19. This has given us an opportunity to rethink our lives.
Beshak.
What has it given us the opportunity to think about? I'm ﷺ saying that our believer is that person who is constantly prepared for death. Death is that reality. No matter how hard we try to move away from death, no matter how hard we try not to mention death, death is that reality that one day death will come and death will take us away. Many people have lost family and friends due to COVID-19. It has given us time to understand the reality of our lives. This life that we have, it is a temporary life. We will leave this dunya. Every single thing that we cherish, it will be left behind. But the Holy Prophet of Islam, Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, can we have a loud salawat, please?
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, Ali Muhammad.
When the Prophet of Islam says that when a person leaves this dunya, he leaves all connections behind. Every single connection that he has with this dunya, it is closed. The connection with your parents, it is closed. The connection with your brothers and sisters, it is closed. The connection with your friends, it is closed. But there is only one connection that remains open. When you are in your grave, there is one door, there is one connection that remains open from this dunya to your grave. And that connection, my brothers and sisters, that connection is the connection of dua. Allahu Akbar. Every single thing else is closed, but only the connection of dua remains open. That's why Ali Muhammad ﷺ teaches. As I mentioned yesterday, the Holy Prophet said, teach your children two things. One is the knowledge of the Quran, the other is the love for Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. But then again, Ali Muhammad teaches that when every single connection is closed, the connection of dua remains open. We need to teach our children, teach our youngsters, teach our youth that there is only one dua that you can use that will penetrate this dunya and will arrive in your grave in the form of the nur of the vilayat of Ali ibn Abi Talib. And that nur can only be obtained by the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wassalam.
MashaAllah, Qibla, MashaAllah, Jazakallah. Kya kehne?
That nur can be only obtained by the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. Throughout the world, you see, Majalis has changed. Azadari has changed. But remember this, no matter how our surroundings change, no matter if today we are not sitting in the Imam Bargah, you are sitting in your home, you are listening to the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad, you are getting the same reward, you are getting the same sawab as if you are sitting in the house of Allah.
MashaAllah, Qibla, MashaAllah,
No
Jazakallah.
matter where you are, no matter in which condition you are, the house in which the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad takes place, Allah sends His angels for 40 days and for 40 nights. Look, before we would always sit in the Imam Bargah, we would sit in the masajid and listen to the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. Look at the barakat of this platform. Look at how Allah Azza wa Jal has rewarded you. That this platform of Anjuman Ghulamani Awlad Zahra, Salamullah Alayha, has given you all the ability that today every single person is sitting in his house. Every single person's house is the Imam Bargah of Imam Hussain.
MashaAllah, Qibla, MashaAllah, Jazakallah.
Qibla sahab, MashaAllah. Narayan
Ya Ali, Ya Ali.
Every single house is a place of remembrance of the zikr of who? Of the zikr of Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam. We need to understand who Ali Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam are. Allah Azza wa Jal says in the Quran, in Surah Al Imran, verse number 33, Allah Azza wa Jal says, in Nal Hastafa Adama wa Nuhan wa ala Ibrahima wa ala Imrana. Allah says in the Quran that I have chosen Hazrat Adam, and I have also chosen Hazrat Nuh, and I have chosen the family of Hazrat Ibrahim. And then
MashaAllah.
Allah continues and says that I have chosen the family, the family of Imran. We
MashaAllah.
need to understand this verse. What does Allah mean by saying that I have chosen Adam, I have chosen Hazrat Noah, I have chosen the family of Ibrahim, and I have chosen the family of Imran? Who are these chosen people that Allah is referring to?
Ya Ali, Ya Ali.
Ya Ali alayhi salatu wasalam. MashaAllah, encourage the youth to speak in Majlis. It is
MashaAllah.
very important. The maqsad of this platform, the maqsad of Anjuman Ghulamani Awlad Zahra, Salamullah Alayha, is that our youth participate in the zikr and the majalis of Aba Abdullah al-Hussain.
MashaAllah, Qibla,
So
Jazakallah.
Allah says in the Quran that I have chosen these people. Every single place in this moment in time, throughout the world, from America to UK, from the UK to Pakistan, back to Australia and America, every single person in the world is doing the zikr of Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam. What is it that we receive from Karbala? What is it that we get from Karbala? People ask us this question. Why is it that you see the moon of Muharram and you start remembering Aba Abdullah al-Hussain? You start remembering the companions of Imam Hussain. Let me give them a simple answer. That those people that still don't understand what Karbala is, those people that still don't understand the sacrifice of Imam Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam, it is from Karbala that we receive the full religion which is protected by Allah Azza wa Jal through Aba Abdullah al-Hussain alayhi salatu wasalam. If today every single person is kneeling down in sajda if people are reading namaz, if people are reciting salah, if people are reciting kalma, if people are giving zakat, if people are doing hajj, if people are doing umrah, if people are going to the mosque, if people are wearing hats, and if people are hugging each other on the day of Eid, all this is due to the sacrifice of Imam Hussain.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah, Qibla.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Subhanallah.
It is all
Subhanallah.
due,
MashaAllah.
it is all due to the sacrifice of Imam Hussain. So don't forget what Imam Hussain ﷺ has done for us. Going back to the verse which I recited in front of you from Al Imran, Allah says, I have chosen Hazrat Adam, I have chosen Hazrat Nuh, I have chosen the family of Ibrahim, and I have chosen the family of Imran. Now we need to understand
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Hazrat Nuh alayhi salatu wassalam was the prophet of Allah Azza wa Jal. Hazrat Adam was also a prophet of Allah Azza wa Jal. Hazrat Ibrahim was the prophet of Allah Azza wa Jal. Who is the all of Hazrat Imran? That is what I would like to mention, and inshallah I would continue this lecture from tomorrow. We see in history that there are three types of Imran that we find. The first Imran that we find in history, he was the father of Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, and his name was Imran. And we see that Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam's lineage did not continue. So this all of Imran is not referred to Hazrat Musa. Because Allah is saying that I have chosen that family whose lineage has continued. And then the other Imran that we find, he was the father of Hazrat Maryam. And he was the grandfather of Hazrat Isa, who was also Hazrat Imran. But every single person knows that Hazrat Isa did not get married. So this lineage, this all of Hazrat Imran also ended with Hazrat Isa. So Hazrat Musa's father, his family did not continue. The father of Hazrat Maryam, his family did also not continue. Who is this third Imran that Allah is referring to in Al Imran? And Allah has said that I have chosen them. That is no other than the father of Ali ibn Abi Talib, Hazrat Imran.
Subhanallah.
Imran,
Kulli ma narahali.
in the Arab society, we would see and we find still today that every single person is referred to by the name of their child. For example, if I have a daughter by the name of Zahra, then I am known as Abu Zahra. Hazrat Imran had a son by the name of Talib. That's why Hazrat Imran was known as Abu Talib. Hazrat Amir al-Mu'min ibn Abi Talib was known as Abu al-Hasnain because of Imam Hassan al-Islam. But the real name of the father of Ali ibn Abi Talib was Imran. Look at the fazilat that Allah has given the father of Ali ibn Abi Talib. Allah says in the Quran, O believers, O Muslims, O those that believe in the word of the Quran, I have chosen Al Imran and I have given them fazilat. Then who is the mullah to say that Hazrat Abu Talib, who has been chosen by Allah, who are we and you to say that Hazrat Abu Talib, who was chosen by Allah Azza wa Jal, whose name is mentioned in the Quran, how dare you call Imran?
Subhanallah, Subhanallah,
MashaAllah, MashaAllah,
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah.
Ya Ali, mashallah, beta,
How
mashallah.
dare
Qibla,
you
Dio,
call
subhanallah.
Hazrat Imran, Hazrat Abu Talib, how dare you call him a non-believer? When Allah is saying in the Quran, I have chosen his family, I have chosen him. People till today are still not understanding who Ali Muhammad are. The moon of Muharram is seen throughout the world, you see. The community, the followers of Ali Muhammad والسلام, they only want to remember about Abdullah al-Hussein. And we find that many propagandists start on social media and people start talking against those that believe in Ali Muhammad. Any person who starts wearing black clothes, he is known as a Shia. And I always say this, it is very difficult, it is very hard to believe in Imam Ali al-Islam. It is very difficult to be a believer of Ali Muhammad. The only thing that we can do is we can try to follow the teachings of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad al-Islam. And on these words I would like to leave that we spend, or we are going to spend this month of Muharram by remembering about Abdullah al-Hussein, by doing the zikr of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad al-Islam. Every person, no matter where you are in the world, these next 10 days are days of sadness for us. These next 10 days are days in which we are going to cry for about Abdullah. I would like to speak to the youth and to the children. And I mentioned this on the 1st of Muharram, that when someone asked me, Molana, why is it that we cry for about Abdullah al-Hussein? Why is it that we still remember Imam Hussain alayhi? I said to that child, oh son, that we cry for about Abdullah al-Hussein, not because just about Abdullah al-Hussein was killed in Karbala, but we cry for the musibah that fell upon the family of about Abdullah. Hussain was slain on the 10th of Muharram. But the reason why we still cry for Imam Hussain is due to the tragedies that fell upon the household of Abdullah al-Hussein. Those that have come to cry for Abdullah. When Imam al-Sajjad returned to Medina, one person came to Imam al-Sajjad and said, oh Imam al-Sajjad, many days, many months have passed since the tragedy of Karbala. Azadaras, I'm giving this answer to those people that say that 1400 years have passed. Why is it that you still cry for Abdullah Hussein? Someone asked the same question to Imam al-Sajjad. They came to Imam al-Sajjad and they said, oh Mawla Imam al-Sajjad, many months have passed since your father Imam Hussain was slain in Karbala. Many years have passed since your brother Ali Akbar was killed in Karbala. Many months have passed since your brother Ali Asghar was killed in Karbala. Oh Imam al-Sajjad, why is it that you still cry for your father Abba Abdullah? And look at the reply that Imam al-Sajjad gave. Imam al-Sajjad began to cry and said, oh person, you have not done insaf. Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam had 18 sons, but one of his sons went missing. Hazrat Yusuf knew that he was alive. His father also knew, Hazrat Yaqub, that his son was alive. But Hazrat Yaqub cried so much for his son Yusuf that Hazrat Yaqub lost his eyesight and his eyes became white. Hazrat Imam Sadat begins to cry and says, "Oh person, Hazrat Yaqub lost one son, but I on the 10th of Muharram, I lost my father Abu Abdullah. I lost my brother Ali Akbar. I lost Qasim. I lost Aoun and Muhammad. All my family was killed in Karbala." Lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un.